What is up, B breadwinners? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for pressing play on this video. Thank you for finding my channel. My name is Jenny Hansen Lane. I am a digital marketer, course creator, solopreneur, multi-passionate person for sure, mom to 3 boys, wife. Okay, listen. You guys are always like, give us more strategies. And this is a strategy that I have never made a video about. Ooh, it comes from a little place of pain, but if I can make your life better because of my pain, I will do that. Um, I volunteer as tribute. Okay, so in previous videos, you've seen that I have some ads on that have been on for a long time, and some do okay, some do great. And I'm gonna share in this video why I try to avoid turning off my Amazon ads. And I'd like to be encouraging to you to give ads a chance without expecting overnight success. Can we all raise our hand? Can we all like put our hand in the air and say, I will not expect overnight success? I just think the expectations of overnight success is it's going to discourage you to not publish more than the benefits of overnight success. Does that make sense? Like, because pardon me, there is no such thing as overnight success. Like, I can have a good ads day, but like I've got zero. I've spent $40 in ads and didn't make any money. So life's not linear. Here we go. Okay. So in 2018, I learned about sales funnels, and I started following this super awesome friend of mine named Russell Brunson, and he owns a company called ClickFunnels. And I really wanted to share my knowledge online. And so I joined a coaching program that taught me how to use ads. And I came up with the Authentic Content Connection Vault. And it's 4 years of prompts for your business to post on social media so you could become more authentic and help people like, know, and trust you. And then I threw in all these other things into the pot of this offer. And I designed a sales funnel. I put it in a sales funnel and I turned on Facebook ads for it. And this was 2019, December, November, October-ish. And it did really good in January. I did some $10,000 a month, but I was using Facebook ads. So there was some cost there, right? 2,000, 3,000. And it was kind of hard to scale the ad. As you guys know, I talk about Amazon scaling ads all the time. This was difficult because the pandemic hit. And what happened when everybody stayed at home is businesses were forced. They were literally forced to figure out how to run a business online, which meant they had to learn how to find customers online, which meant they had to use Facebook ads. Because, sorry, I sneezed, bless me. Everybody was online. They were learning Facebook ads. And so when I talk about publishing in a niche on Amazon, that's really where the power comes from ads, right? Because if I can find somewhere where people aren't saying, they're not on the corner of the street with a sign that's like, hey, come buy my fruit. Like, if you're the only one on the corner selling your fruit, you're gold, right? So once the pandemic, COVID-19 came across and swept the world, and we all had to figure out how to be inside and be safe or whatevs, everybody turned on their ads to find a customer. And so the cost to acquire a customer skyrocketed. Now, this has happened only in certain niches on Amazon ads. It hasn't happened completely yet. Okay. And I have opinions about that we'll talk about later. So the cost to acquire a customer, it went up. And what you're looking at on the screen was a $27 offer. I was building my email list and I was giving away a lot for a little. And if you know anything about sales funnels, you can take people through a journey. So after this, there was a bump offer. There was something for $37. And if they bought that, they could buy a one-time offer. It's called an OTO. And the full cart value of this sales funnel was around $150. Now, in the digital marketing and online world, people will pay more than $150 to acquire a customer. Does that make sense? So I didn't have anything else behind this to not lose money with my ads, right? So when we talk about building an email list with Amazon, like putting QR codes into communities, and like that's the tricky part with Amazon, is you can't put a cell behind a cell to make more money with ads. You need to make sure your book is in a niche that it can become profitable by running ads. Okay. So that is my background. It became too expensive for me, and at the time I was pulling money out because I had never hit 10K. So in hindsight, I should have put all the money back into my ads to keep scaling until I got to a point where it was more sustainable and I could actually lose money to get a customer because they were buying other things from me once they were on my email list, right? So there's some attribution. Attribution is someone buys from you today and they come back later, right? So if you can control a customer journey, then you can have more control over your sales. So anyway, so when I learned about Amazon ads, I had already made this huge mistake that I'm sharing with you guys of taking profits from not reinvesting my ad profits and not making a sustainable advertising strategy, right? And so when I learned about Amazon ads, I was like, I got to keep the money in there. And I had a discussion with my husband, like, you've seen me hit 10K months, like this money has to go back in, right? So that's one reason I try not to turn off my ads, is because I'm trying to scale it and I need to put money back into it, because especially the difference between Facebook ads and Amazon ads is when you make a sell with KDP, they'll tell you they'll pay you in 60 days. When you make money with ClickFunnels, you can get a customer and you can get paid in your bank account that day. That day, you guys. I love ClickFunnels. I still use them. You'll see me use them in the future. It is an incredible company, very visionary. And the important thing about having something like this that you can teach your knowledge is that you're not dependent on any platform. I'm on a platform sharing a video with you right now, right? I'm dependent on this platform for this video. Anyways, so that was my background. So the whole question of why I try not to turn off ads is because attribution, because things can happen when you leave an ad on, and you just need to make sure that you're careful. So I wanted to share with you this ad. I was digging this morning in my ads account and I found an ad that I turned on for 2 pennies. You guys know on my bids I always just start at 2 pennies because you never know what's going to happen. And this was August 26th, okay? And then you can see it made a couple sales here and there. It hasn't made sales over the months, right? Like we're all the way in 2023 now. But look at the ACOS. I'll never turn that off, right? Until the ACOS is not profitable. And the whole time this is happening, you guys, I'm getting data. Like Amazon's telling me this person clicked this book, this person clicked this book. So like, can you imagine the power if you could, I mean, this is going to sound creepy, but we're going to go there. You own a bookstore and you have cameras in your store and a customer walks in and you can literally like see every book they touched. What type of power does that give you to see the books that people are touching? Like, oh, they like that cover. I wonder why they didn't buy it. Okay, I know my cover's solid. I'm going to fix the inside. Like, there's not a bookstore like that in real life where someone can come in and they could say, I like the cover, but I wish there was something else inside. And you can just go to your computer and change it and publish it. Like the gatekeeping, like the power for Amazon KDP is incredible in that way. So I liken this to ads because I can see what people are clicking on when they're not buying my book. And I can see, oh, they touched this book before they bought this book. So now I'm going to run all my ads to this book everyone's touching before they buy my book. And I'm going to put all my money in there. Like maybe I need to come up with an ad strategy to show it to you. And it would be called like the creepy bookshop. like strategy, like you can see what books people touch before they buy your book. You can see what books people touch and then they don't want your book. So information leads to inspiration. Data, it's so incredibly powerful. And I've what if I told you could turn on an ad and 4 months later you would have only spent $6.84, but you sold books. You got books into people's hands and it was still profitable, incredibly profitable at a cost of 8.14, right? So I'm sharing this to cheer you on. I'm sharing this with you because it's possible if you go through the correct frameworks of finding books that people want and they can't find them. It's I'm not doing this with a book about I'm not doing this with one line composition notebook, or I'm really trying to talk to my customer that feels underserved. And I know that because there's all these keywords that are searched a lot and there's not a lot out there for them. That's the serious secret sauce. I love you guys. I hope you have an incredible day, and I hope you think about ways that you can overcome your mindset to do more and be more, and give yourself a pat on the back because you're already here. You're already learning, and that's such a huge part of behavior change, is implementing your knowledge. Love you guys. Peace out.